Welcome to EVE Online. I'm Major Freak. I'm going to do my Omnom price index for the end of June. God, is it really the end of June? Hard to believe. Alright, so we're looking at the new event, and this is a major purchase. Drove prices way up. It's starting to drop now. I'm gonna wait a bit more until I start manufacturing stuff again. It's really risen. 0 point not so much, which is interesting. I'd love to get into it, the Abyssal, just to get these ingredients for the new Edencom stuff, but yeah, somebody told me it would take a lot of Abyssal sites to actually get what I need, so I'll have to look into that soonish. It's on my to-do list. So that's that dealt with. And I also need to tell you guys that I still haven't gone down a notch in the I'm still calculating the prices for Brilliant, you know, the high sec, or just the moon or basic ores that have been taken out of the game for now. I'm hesitant to rip apart my Omnom price index, and then they'll just add it back in the game somehow, so you'll have to eyeball your stuff. The prices are now done. I have not switched the order yet. I'll get to that quick. But these prices right here I've changed, but they are reflecting the moon basic ores that are no longer in the game. Some of them are more, especially Dazzling Spodumene. So if you've got it stored, now's a great time to offload it. It might go up. Obviously, it's going to go up more the more rare it gets. But I'm expecting CZP to add the plus 15s back into the game somehow. That's why I don't really want to change what I've got right now. Alright, so the main portion of this, oh, by the way, let's see, I have not done the current job cost in LowSec at my the system indexed, and I still haven't figured out the export fees yet, but we're looking at a pretty shallow profit for selling helium fuel blocks. I just make it to use myself. That's why I'm kind of lazy and do it every 3 months, the import-export. But that's helium blocks for you. Alright, so what has changed? Loporite's better than Xenotime. Sparolite's better than Cinnabar. Yeah, nice. Nice is yeah, it's getting up there. Look, Chromite, that's pretty good. It's jumped up a couple of notches, but Brilliantness back to being the king of ore. Right on. Or should I say nice is back to being king of ore, just minus 5%. Spodumene, it's holding its own right now. Chromite, no, kind of, I wouldn't say it's changed much. Let's see, let's bring up last month's for a comparison. Where are we at? We're right over there. Alright. That's better. Alright, so here we go. So I'd ordered it. What I do is I'll go through and I'll reorder things, but it doesn't look like I've done it much last time. It's pretty much in line. It's just a wee bit of a switch, but yeah, it looks like what I'm looking at is... Wow, Xenotime really tanked. It's not that Lopperate's gotten more expensive than Xenotime. Xenotime just kind of tanked. I tend to be sucky at math, so I'm going to be jumping back and forth. So the old, last month, new. Yeah. Let's see how Ness has been doing. So Nice has jumped up just a wee bit. And Spodumane has dropped a bit. Oh, that's interesting. But it's still, you know, it's hasn't gone into the trash. Chromite has gone way up. Spirulite. Spirulite did too. So it's keeping pace with Chromite. Vedannite stayed the same. Arcanar. Let's see what Arcanar is doing. It went down actually. Huh. And Glare Crust. It is slightly going down. And let's see our Clear Icicle. It stayed the same. I think a good price for Clear Icicle is 220. 220. I think a good price for Icicle, when I'm happy with it, is 220. That's what I was usually really happy. That was my average happy spot for Clear Icicle. Stable Veldspar has dropped significantly. Not much change in the Crocite. Plague class, Bisto, Rakavane, pretty much the same. Jaspit, my favorite. It's gone up a tiny bit, but not much. Peroxeres has actually dropped. And Scordite. Ouch. Kernite, same. And as we get lower, there's not much difference, and it's just sucky all around. It's just kind of pathetic, actually. Give me a second. Let's get that lined up for you guys. Alright, so, yeah, vitamins have always sucked. Jesus, look at that. Yeah, you're scraping the bottom of the barrel there for lowers the, yeah. Yeah, what you go for is the coesite, and it's dropped actually. Price of coesite is just, but when you get down that low, yeah. Sylvite, it's gone down too. It's just because people are just, that's all they've got left, so it's just flooding the market, you know. And CCP's promise to work on it to other industry things hasn't taken off yet, so yeah, you're honestly, it's like, seriously guys, I mean, unless it goes jackpot, and jackpot coesite and sylvite will bump it up to, where's my it's still, I mean, look, seriously, I mean, you go mine dense Veldspar, for Christ's sake, you know. Let's get this on. A little bit of music would pick me up. Just don't bother. Dense Feldspar is, how much is it? I've got the math on it now, tracking it. Right, Dense Feldspar is 247, so it doesn't, even your jackpots is, sure, your jackpots, you've got a lot of it and you can sit there and mine forever. Your dense feldspar is going to regenerate every day at downtime. And Monday, Friday, it's in high sec, it's going to regenerate 30%, but otherwise it goes up to 80%. The day after that, it goes to 100%. So it's just find systems where there's lots of dense feldspar in the belts. There are systems like that. You can find them. Every single belt has a lot of dense feldspar. Find those systems. Every day it regenerates in HiSec to 80%, except Monday, Friday, which is like playing the Spock game with the Mafia guys in Star Trek. I mean, everybody's seen that episode. Jesus, I forget the name of the game. It's just, yeah, and low sec, yeah, just ignore that. Low sec is just pathetic. You know, just look at my orb regeneration video. So yeah, dense feldspar. Do it. Do it now. Do it forever. Ignore the moon stuff. You might as well pray for CCP to give you back your wonderful HiSec, but it's not going to happen. It's just not. Okay, so prices for Tritanium are going back to 6. Now 6, I believe, is the happy spot. I mean, I've watched so many of the Economist videos by now and read his stuff that it seems like 6 is this happy place for Tritanium. You know, 6.5? My intuition is saying 6.5 is the happy spot for Tritanium. How much difference has occurred in the last month? Let's go all the way up. There we go. Okay, so the pyrite has stayed the same. Mexilon has stayed the same. Isogen has gone up a wee bit, like 25%. Noxium stayed the same pretty much. Zydrine honestly it looks impressive when it hits 1,000, but it's pretty much stayed the same too. And so has Megasite. It's dropped a wee bit. And look at this Velour. I'm just starting to track these 515 Velour. Check this out. Megasite, right? Where is it? Was I looking at the wrong one? Megasite 550 Velour. How the heck? Somebody must have just sold. No, that's. Wonder what happened there. Was I looking at the wrong one? Could have been. But no, I'd go for more of. Somebody must have spotted it and sold it there. Oh, sorry, I was looking at this. Derp. My bad. I just gravitate towards the green. So yeah, 550, 1 million units. Check out this. So it's interesting. I think I deleted everything up there, so I'll go to minerals, Megasite. So in Jita, what you've got, the closest 5, yeah, it's just somebody's playing the market 6 jumps away, or you know. And Anu said, I don't know where is that even? Low sec? Alright, high sec, weird. Alright, whatever. Not. So yeah, that this would be where I would place it. At least 100,000 orders for Megasite. I might push it to 60,000 or even 50,000 if the volumes were so low, but they're not. So 471. Yeah, so that's a really good deal. So that's what I do it. I mean, why wouldn't you? You know, it wouldn't take much cargo space to haul it over there and sell it. So, yeah, that's that. Thulium was interesting. I think it was interesting. Let's go. Most of the consistently over the months and the years, I've been doing this since the beginning of 2019. Been doing my new Omnon stuff. That it seems that the planetary, the moon goo the only place to sell it really. The 1 month last year, I think there was an attempt at competing in prices, and some of the prices for the lower end stuff was pretty good in Amarr and stuff, but that only lasted a month, then it was back to I think it was Tholen. Yeah, really weird. Like, you'd have to go down here for 100,000, which is my base benchmark for what I look. Much higher volume that I was like, it doesn't look like a price war. It just looks like the demand is lower here. It was just a really hard call. So I went with the highest one. You know, I was like, 50 is pushing it. It's not, this stuff is ridiculous, but that was okay. I'll go for that. So that's why I really want to go for this one, but at the same time, I really don't know the volumes of it compared to other stuff. I'm assuming it's low volume. Say Dysprosium. It's more. There's more call for it. Yeah. See, like, it's pretty close. That's, what did I call that as? I was pretty sure 71.22. Yeah, I was like, I'm not comfortable going for anything less than 50 volume, and that's how I figure it out. But yeah, anything interesting out of this? Not per se, really. I mean, if you look at the numbers, they're really not, as you would expect. The moon goo is really going downhill because, you know, people just, that's all they've got. Atmospherics has risen, which is interesting, but not, there's nothing earth-shattering. Really, honestly, there's nothing earth-shattering changing. Yeah, that's my take. You're welcome to view the data and make your own conclusions. I'll share this sucker. Copy link. And I'll post it in the description. Hopefully this video is not too long. Thanks for watching.